Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day. I'm getting ready to go up and do a little hiking up in the hills up here, off to the side here, a little bit. Not really, it's pretty close to my house, probably a 15-minute ride, 10-minute ride. This is the Santa Monica mountain range, or the start of it anyway. So we're gonna go up here and we're gonna pick a trail. There's several trails up here and go. The ocean's right over here. Point Mugu Air Force Base, or I should say Navy Base, is right over here as well. So we'll see in a few minutes. I'll show you what it looks like when we get to the trail. So coming up on the side of the mountain, over there is the beach. So you'll see the beach here in a second. Over there is the Navy base. This is the side of the hill here. We'll be going up. Here's parking for the beach. You want to park and walk over to the beach. So this is the Pacific Coast Highway here that runs from up in Ventura County area, and it goes down to Santa Monica. This is the Santa Monica mountain range. So you'll see that. We're going to go up through here, what they call Point Mugu. You'll see a big rock up here. You'll see this. It's interesting because you'll see this Point Mugu in a lot of the commercial car commercials and stuff. That if you're here from here and you drive through there pretty regularly, you'll get to know it and you understand it. It looks like there's a lot of people out here today, so it'll be interesting to see if we can find a place to park. This is the chumashtrail right here. That's where we were thinking about going. So I'm probably gonna have to go up here and turn around and come back. So this is the trail that we're gonna head up. So hopefully we can find a place to park. I'm gonna have to go up here and turn around. So, all right, let me do that. So this is the Chumash Trail. We're gonna go up. It's a little windy today, so I'm not sure how that's gonna affect the sound on here. As well as I got my face mask on. There's a lot of people here, which I was kind of surprised. But we'll see how it goes. And I'll be taking some pictures as we go up. I gotta pay attention to the walking, as it is a trail. There's a lot of rocks and stuff, so we'll see how it goes. So I thought I'd give you just to show you, see what the trail was like. Alright, we just started up the hill. We get a lot of views like this. That's Point Mugu over there. This is actually their rifle range, just below us here, right by the ocean. PCH. And that's where we're going, up there. So let's keep going. View. Getting up there. Just gotta go up there. It's not good. Looks like a rescue helicopter coming in. I don't know if you can see him. There's a firefighter there going up. They were coming down when I was going up, and he had full gear on when he was coming up there. He had a chainsaw, full backpack, and everything else. Apparently he dropped it. There must be something going up the top of the hill. I'll find out in a few minutes when I get up there. All right. There you see, there's a lot of loose rocks. That's why I'm kind of not filming while I'm going up, because it's the loose rocks make it very slippery and easy to fall. So I don't want to do that. I want to be paying attention. So a lot of people here today. Again, it's a beautiful area. There's a big valley behind these mountains. When we get up the top, you'll see that as well. I'll show you that. We're actually going to walk around in front of one of the big hill, and then we're going to go up the big hill. When we get up the big hill, there's an American flag that somebody brought up here, and they put up to honor our veterans and stuff. All right, I'll see you in a few. All right. Okay. So I made it up to the first level. Still got a ways to go up the mountain. I'm gonna walk along the ridge over here, and it's a lot easier trail than before I just go up to the top. But I thought I'd show you the scenery. I'll show you more as we get there. So we're gonna go up to the top up there, but first we're gonna follow this trail around over there. You'll see some of the other parts. They do say if you're up here and you're watching the ocean, that this is the time of year when they have a lot of the whale migration going on here on the Pacific coast. And every once in a while you got to see a whale out there jumping around and playing around. So I've never seen one, but they keep saying that, so hopefully one of these times I'll get to see one. All right, I'll show you some of the other views when we get to the other side of the ridge over here. I did want to show you that's the trail we came up down there. So it's quite a climb, especially this last part up here. It's pretty dang steep. I don't know if you can see the folks climbing down there, but it's pretty steep. You get up in this part of it. So I just wanted to show you that. So great exercise. So you can see, boy, there's a lot of wind here. So I'm right on the edge of the water here. So that's the trail I came up. That's my final destination up there. But there's a lot of wind right here where I am. But this is what the ocean looks like, what the mountains go right up against the ocean. I get a little closer down there, you can see the highway, but I'm going to walk along this ridge right here around the other side of the mountain and then up, then go up to the top. My wife had to work today, so this is what I was doing. This is Mugu Navy base. That's this is the lagoon right here, Mugu Lagoon they call it, I guess. Hopefully you can hear me out of that wind. And then just up north up there is Port Mugu. There's a really nice beach up there as well. But there's all really nice beaches all along here too. So I'm gonna move back away from the water a little bit, just to get away from this wind. But to let you know, it's not that windy. It's just blowing on the mic. I'll show you when we get on the other side over here. There's some really nice beaches you can see on the other side. So I just thought I'd point out, I'm going around around the bend now. There's a ship out here, another one over here. Those are islands out here. They call them the Channel Islands. There's nobody that actually lives on them. It's a bird sanctuary. You can take a ferry out there and you can go hiking and stuff on the islands out there. So I've never done that. Something I've always wanted to do. Hey, if you think that's something you'd like to see, and you'd like to see more of that, and I know the wind's blowing right now, let me know. Comment down below if you like the hiking, if you like the scenery. I know it's not really a food blog, but it's part of the exercising and getting into shape. So, all right. So I thought I would bring out the selfie stick here for a minute, the backpack, just to show you. So looking down towards Malibu, you'll see, I don't know if you can see it, but you see that big mountain on the other side of the PCH1 going up the hill there. Let's see if I can find it here, how to get there. So anyway, so you'll see it. That's a big sand hill. They use it all the time on The Biggest Losers, or at least they used to. I'm not sure if that show's on anymore. But that's one of the hills they used to roll the balls up to. I know you're probably hearing that wind, and it's probably making a lot of noise. So I'm trying to talk loud, and I'm sorry about the wind. It's really not blowing very hard, but it's blowing enough in a direction right at me that I'm facing right now. So I'm trying to figure out a better way. But anyway, and a really nice beach down there that you can camp on. So you can camp right there on the beach. There's a couple of them. There's actually another trail right there. Last time my wife and I came over here, we went down there. We went to the trail there, and we walked up through the mountains this way on the backside. The only thing with that trail is it's a lot longer. It's like 7 miles. This one's only about 3.5, I believe. So it's a much steeper trail, but it's a lot nicer. Again, I don't know if you can see the people that are standing up on the top of the hill up there. That's where we're going. But just to kind of give you a perspective, you can see the road down there, the PCH down there. I think you can. It's a really spectacular view. So this is looking down at Malibu, down that way. It's not quite the Malibu, but Malibu is down that direction, and Santa Monica is below that, and so it's kind of going in that general direction. So, all right, I'm gonna do some more walking here. So this is the valley. We're moving up to, that's the summit up there that we'll be going to. You'll see the people up there. I don't know if you can see the flag or not. You'll see the people up there. There's a flag up there, American flag up there, which is pretty cool. And then there's an weather observation and radar place over here. I'm sure they work a lot for the Navy base here. And then this is the interior valley behind here. I will tell you, when we get a little bit of rain, this is all flowery. It's really, really beautiful. But right now it's just kind of green, a little bit green, a lot of gray. We haven't got a lot of rain in a long time, so it's pretty dry. So, but this is the mountain range here in Santa Monica. You'll see it goes way, way down beyond there. So it's really beautiful. You'll see there's all kinds of trails down in here. The trails over there and over there. So there's trails all over the place. They do ask, and you won't see any litter around. They really want people to pick up, and people are pretty good about it. So it's really a beautiful place. So really peaceful. No houses or anything else that I see in here, so I've never noticed it anyway. So this is I believe this is the national park here. So this belongs to the federal government. All right, I'm gonna show you. We got the last little bit to go up that hill. Make it up that hill. That's quite an arduous climb right there. Then down, coming down the other side is even worse, but it's down, so it shouldn't be too bad. I'll see you at the top. All right, we're almost there. Hear me huffing and puffing. We're almost there. I can see the flag. All right. This is just proof that I made it up here to the top. A little wind. That last stretch is pretty tough, but I'll show you around here in a second. But there's the flag. So I made it to the top. Just going down, around. I'll take a couple different angles here. And there's quite a few people up here, so I'll have to. See that or not? Pretty cool. Other than me falling. people vlogging and not watching where they're going. That's just the interior here, the valley. Like I said, I showed you, did a little bit down there below. It's a different angle. The mountains go a long ways. Here comes the helicopter. So that's pretty cool. He must be just out riding around, making sure, checking. A lot of people out and hiking today, up in the hills and the mountains here, and people do fall and get hurt, broken legs and stuff. So you just got to be really careful. Really watch where you're stepping. A lot of loose rocks. So here's that wind again, because I'm going over on the other side to the ocean side. That was that point I was at down here earlier. I was standing on. The wind was really bad. The Channel Islands out there. The ships are going up here. A lot of the, believe it or not, Port Hueneme is just on the other side of the Mugu Air Force Base, the Navy base. I don't know what I call it. There is a small Air Force contingency there too, but you'll see a lot of planes leaving in and out of there. But just on the other side is Port Hueneme, and then there's another Navy base on the other side of that, or part of that. And they bring in a lot of cars and stuff coming through there, and there's big processing centers there for the cars that are imported from south of the border and across the seas. So it's a really spectacular view. See, I am hoping that one of these times when I come up here, I get to see some whales out here playing. I'd really like to do that. So I'll show you the other side here too as well. Side I'm going to head down on. But I thought there's quite a hill on this side that you got to go down, which is why I walked around the way I did. Even though that side is really steep at the last end, this one is steep for a ways. The valley's really pretty. So I'll walk down a little more. Try to block some of that wind. All right, so alright, so it's like this all the way down. So this trail is not so bad, but it gets really steep up here. So, alright. Alright, I'm gonna wait for these people to go by. Not sure how this vlog will come out, but I'm hoping with the wind it won't be so bad. I'm hoping that the sound isn't so bad. But you're gonna see right here where this part here is where it is. It gets really steep right here, but that's the trail down. Then it gets steep over there again, over there. So I'm gonna, so I can pay attention to my walking and not blogging. So I'm gonna pause it here, and I'll get some of it on my way down. Anybody else? Those guys are the firefighters that come up to the woods and to the mountains and fight those fires. Those two guys that just walked by, carrying chainsaws and backpacks. I want to do that world for the world. I have enough time coming up here with a bottle of water to remain carrying chainsaws and all kinds of other stuff. This is probably the steepest part of the trail right here. I'm glad I'm going down instead of up. Once you get down here, those people are down there. That level, man, right here. This is pretty bad stuff. About as close as you get to straight down as you can get, I'll tell you. This is why I like coming down this way versus going up this way. I know most people come up the other way, go down the other side that I came up. You really got to take your time and watch your footing. This is pretty straight down, one step at a time. You know, I'm not watching the camera, and you guys notice I'm looking at the ground. It's because I'm trying to watch my footing. So there's a lot of loose gravel and stuff here too, so you gotta really be cautious. All right, I think you've seen enough of this. I'll see you at the bottom. Talk a little bit there, I guess. See you in a minute. Well, I made it. That's the hill. It's I don't know. You can see it. It's quite a steep hill. I said again, those firefighters that went by me carrying the chainsaws and stuff like that, the guys that are fighting the forest fires and stuff in the back hills here and stuff. God bless them. I'll tell you, you come up and down these hills, there's no, I'm telling you, this is a trail, but most of the time they get in those backwoods and there's no trails or anything. They're going on their own, and then they got to work in that in an environment like that. And this is actually not too bad, but all right. So I'm on my way down. All right, we'll talk to you in a little bit. So we're getting closer and closer to the bottom. It's easier walking down the hill than it is up the hill, that's for sure. There you can see behind me where we are. So we're about, I want to say about 2/3 of the way down. Still got a lot of rocky trail. Really got to watch the footing and stuff. So just gotta be careful. But it's a nice trail. It's a great way to get some exercise. I try to. How you doing?
Alright, how's it going?
Good, and you?
Good, thank you.
So I do try to get out and exercise. I try to do a little HIIT training a couple times a week. I'm not, for my age, I do take it easy because I'm not as young as I used to be, so I can't work as hard. But I try to get out a couple times a week, do some walking as well. So, you know, if you can walk 2 or 3 days and you don't have to walk far, a couple miles, around the neighborhood. I know in a lot of parts of the world it's cold and snowy right now, but it's really good to try to get out, even if there's some exercises you can do right in your living room. Do a little HIIT training, little 4-10 minute workouts that don't involve much. Just do what you can do, just as long as you can get out and get a little bit of exercise in for your day. That's why this is my one big day where I try to get out and do something. Like I said last time, my wife and I, a little further down the trail is the Roy Miller Trail. So we went on that one. It's not nowhere near as steep as this one, but it's a lot longer. So either, and you don't have to walk forever on it, but it's just good to get out and the fresh air and all that stuff. So, more. So, a lot of people on the trail this morning. So, for the most part, everybody's wearing masks. That's a good thing, I guess. I guess it depends. I mean, you are outside, so it's probably okay not to. But I know I take my mask off when I'm not around a lot of people, and some of the parts of the trailer was not very busy, so I took it off. Good morning. But it's a great way to come out and see nature, see the beauty, because I'll tell you, it really is beautiful here. So, all right, I'm going to talk to you when I get down to the bottom. All right, guys and girls and everybody. So that's the hike for the day. Do me a favor, if you liked it, like I said, I kind of pieced it together because it's about a 2-hour walk, 2.5-hour walk, depending on your pace. I take my time and I stop and look. So it's a nice walk. It's beautiful, beautiful scenery. It's a great way to get some exercise. I will tell you that this trail is probably really, really steep and it's pretty hard. I will tell you it's harder for me to come down the hill than it is to go up the hill. So, but it's a really, really beautiful. It's a beautiful hike, and the scenery is just beautiful. I'm beside the Pacific Coast Highway now, so I'm gonna call it a day, and I'll see you on the next one. All right. Hope you're having an awesome afternoon.